baseball game. Just had to change my last thing real quick.
To these kind of movements, or there will be resentment. A lot of pain from kids dying due to black-on-black crime.
So just killed. These are innocent. She was only 7 years old. She smiled. She always said, "I love you."
Hers is one of dozens of families impacted by shootings during the holiday weekend.
Another black family, Black Lives Matter, didn't give their support to because they wasn't killed by a police officer. So they black lives don't matter and their pain don't either.
I never get the chance to hug her, let her know that I love her.
The girl's father, Nathan Wallace, had just come from the Cook County Medical Examiner's office where he identified the body of his 7-year-old daughter.
You got Democrats talking about defund the police when you got black kids came from play outside.
He found messages written in chalk and a memorial of balloons and teddy bears where less than 24 hours ago, Natalia was playing with her cousins.
It's not because of the police these kids can't play outside, it's because of niggas.
I'm hurt, I'm angry, I'm sad, disappointed. It's something that no parent wants to do. I mean, who wants to bury their child? It should be the other way around.
Your child should bury you.
Natalia, known as Natalie to her friends and family, told her classmates, quote, "I love you" at the end of each school day. She loved art, math, the outdoors, and her family.
It's a damn shame that niggas haven't learned that bullets don't have a name yet.
She smiled. She always said, "I love you." I'll buy anything she asked me for.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Marco Gonzalez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
First pitch, good pitch.
Comes set with the 0-1. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. First delivery to him on the way. Weak grounder down the line at third. Reined in. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. In now, Cobra check. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. 1-0 pitch on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Douglas Johnson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone. Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 on a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the attack, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Murphy is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Boomer Chick will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, they say short and sweet. Well, his last one wasn't so sweet. He only pitched 3 innings, and he and his team are expecting a lot more out of him. They really expect him to go deeper in this one and give himself and the team a chance to win this one.
Stepping up now, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, D. Gordon.
Now here it comes. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Devers has it, and there's one away.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 8.
So striding forward now, Jake Fraley. Batting average for him so far in April, looking very good, of course, pushing close to 400. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 1 and 2. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Kyle Lewis.
So striding in, Kyle Lewis, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here it comes.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
A little two-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Next for Seattle, Kyle Seager, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First offering on its way.
One ball, no strike.
A 1-0 delivery. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Rounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mariners leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go. Digging in is the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here comes the 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. France backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
That is second. The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's a .375 hitter. He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Come on.
But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you.
Headset's coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
The umpires have upheld the call of outs at first base.
Striding in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. The pitcher can't be too mad.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. Now this is caught by Seager down at the hot corner. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Into the box now, Dylan Moore, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throw by the right fielder just for the heck of it, but it's far too late.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Stepping into the box, Jose Marmolejos. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
In addition to the cameras following the camera staff, John has placed surveillance cameras around the bar to capture Mike and Tom's replay.
From the stretch. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Moore aboard here at first with nobody out. This pitch is popped up. Devers has it, and there's one away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
Into the box now, Ty France, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
From that.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, and as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Haniger stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And he takes strike two.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One left for Seattle, who move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Bradley ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Into the box, Cobra Chick. Chopper foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Third inning, no score to this point. Weak grounder back to the mound. Tough play for Gordon. To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here. 2 out with the man at first. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in, D. Gordon. He popped out in his first trip. And the pitch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Popped him up. Dahlbeck has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Fraley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. At the plate.
Time out. Get me.
Now that is exactly how you do not pour a Guinness. You know, there's 6 steps to pouring a perfect pint. She's breaking every rule that there is. You're going to put it right under the tap at a 45-degree angle. As you pour your Guinness, you're going to straighten the glass out. And you're going to want that beer to come up right to the top of the heart. We call that the crest. You're going to set it down, and we're going to let it cascade. Nitrogen-releasing flavors and aromas. Guinness drinkers are incredibly loyal. It's important, guys, that we do this right. Now we keep it flat. We're going to go just above the top of the rim so that it forms a crown.
It takes 119.5 seconds to pour and serve the perfect pint of Guinness.
And I can give you all the best equipment. John's going to come and make an amazing bar for you. If you guys don't have that knowledge, it's all for naught. So this is yeast. You know what yeast does? Creates gas. And you need a grain. It helps with body. It helps with head retention on a beer. It'll actually add this color to a beer. Here we have hops, a natural muscle relaxer. So if you say I want to have a beer and relax, you're actually telling the truth. Because beer will actually relax.
Xander Bogaerts looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 home. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Chasing after it is Lewis, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
The left fielder, number 20, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus 1 more.
runner at second now as a result of the error, and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Ro, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. As he'll take a look at ball one. And their runners at the corners now. One and 0 pitch on the way. 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Standing in now, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To Gordon for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Ready once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Reined in. And The throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error in the inning and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Mariners nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Kyle Lewis.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pedroia calls for it, 1 away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
1-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. 1-2 now.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
In now, Dylan Moore. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another chance. Cobra check. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Shot to 3rd. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Digging in once again, Douglas Johnson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The left fielder, number 20, Andrew Benintendi.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. First offering on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Seager is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Boston strands a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Jose Marmolejos. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
No swing, apparently. Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Wow, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman,
So digging in now, Ty France. Now here it comes. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
My child as well. Jim made some very racist remarks. Things that I would never say, and he did it so easily. If Mom doesn't want to know what it looks like, I don't want her to be around that. What else will Jim and his family say or do the next time they get there?
Lays off, 2-2 now.
Jim has been begging for forgiveness. I said I need time.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Johnson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
I should have to work to fix something that I did great. I never cheated and have been 100% innocent in all of this stuff.
First delivery to him on the way.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
He showed his true colors and burned every bridge he could. And then never looked back. Star Blades 647 says,
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Still down 3-0. Jason Bradford takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Standing in, Bobby Dahlbeck. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
I'll take a break here. There's to seek for work, so we'll save this right here. Come back to it soon.
3. Based on the pictures Jim sent me, he didn't take a sledgehammer to the crib or anything. He just took stuff down to either return it for the money or give it away. While deeply hurtful, I wouldn't call it violent, but maybe it is. 4. Online he announced that I pushed out a dark-skinned baby and he was going to divorce me. His family stood with the racial
Alright guys,
and eventually
signing off.
started